Oh man, what's up, North County? Welcome to the Morning Brew. Wednesday morning, December 13th.
13.
Dude, this month is like flying by. We just got here.
It is.
Dude, we just got here. We're like sitting there going, okay, Thanksgiving's over. Now we got to start getting ready for Christmas in like 30 whatever days. And
here
boom.
It comes.
Huh?
And here it comes.
It's like, right, it's here. We're 2 weeks away, man.
It's crazy, man.
Two weeks away. 2 weeks away. Are you ready for Christmas?
Getting there. I'm getting there.
Yeah, what do you got to get? What's your preparation for Christmas?
Just to stay alive.
Stay alive? Well, that's every day. That's every day's preparations.
Just trying to get gifts for people and, get everything all situated.
What's the ultimate gift? What is your what was the what is your jingle all the way gift?
For me?
Yeah.
My jingle all the way gift would be a pair of underwear.
No, the jingle all the way with the one where they were fighting for the last of the.
Oh, you're talking about like a toy?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
What's the gift of the year for like Wyatt? What's like, Dad? I need stompers.
He wants basketball shoes.
Basketball shoes, Air Jordans.
A new basketball hoop. And
Signed Air Jordans.
Signed Air Jordans. Yeah.
All right, I can dig that.
Yeah.
So there's really not the Christmas the gift of the year.
The gift of the year.
Yeah, sometimes it's like the toys. It's like some sort of like video game iconic. Maybe it's a video game.
No,
it's Madden 24.
He wants to play sports instead of play video games, I guess.
No,
which is good.
I mean, that's not weird at all. All the other kids just want to play video games.
Right?
What's going on there?
I don't know.
Well, anyways, I guess that's what's happening. So yesterday was fun. Went to the zoo. Went to the Charles Paddock Zoo. Got a little bit of a behind the scenes action.
We did.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun, man. That was crazy.
That was fun at the Red Panda.
The Red Panda.
The Red Panda. And what was the name of that deer?
Oh, dude, I can't remember.
What was that thing? It was like a munchcont.
Yeah, you're right.
Or something like that.
Yeah, you're right.
It was a munchkin. Something like that. But it looked like a little baby deer. And they somehow coexisted, but that panda was just not having it. He was just like, "What the hell are you guys doing?"
I was like, "Get out of my house! Get off my yard!"
It kept doing laps and then circling back around, climbing up on the tree, looking around the corner.
He looked a little nervous.
I would be too, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like some big ass dude walks into here, and we're like, "Whoa, what's up here?"
We've had some big dudes walk into here.
Yeah, we have. But and then the anteater.
The anteater is crazy, man.
Yeah, so we just want to give a big old thanks to Flavia over there at the Charles Paddock Zoo, Terry Banish for making that happen. And sounds like we're going to be doing something over there once a month.
Once a month, man.
Did you post that video or just the reels right now?
Just the reel. I'll have the video out today.
Nice. So we got some videos coming out today about our visit at the Charles Paddock Zoo.
Yeah.
Through the bamboo. Which the bamboo walk to the red panda was badass.
Yep.
And then we got to go inside. We got to see the turtle that was back there kicking back because it was too cold.
Yeah, I know.
So and then we got to see there's actually two red pandas. So there's two red pandas. They can't habitat in the same area at the same time.
Well, they don't want them humping.
Right, male and a female.
Yeah.
So they're not supposed to getting down with the get down. So they keep them separated.
Unlike the turtles.
The turtles
are getting at it, man.
Yeah, I was watching that turtle come up from behind. I was like, uh-oh, we're gonna see some turtle loving right now.
Turtle head poking.
Yeah, he was coming up, and she was slowing down, and he was like, he was charging. You could see him. It took him like 5 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
But he was charging. You could tell. He was just like, that was like turtle run. That was a turtle run right there.
Turtle run.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was fun. Flavia was very well-spoken and knew her shit about everything.
Oh, as she should be.
She's like I watched the video. I was editing the video last night, and she knew. She was on point, man. I was really impressed.
Well, like I said, as she should be. She's also their veterinarian.
Yeah, but
right?
sometimes people don't do so well on camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nope. She did great. So
awesome.
that was fun, and looking forward to more of it.
Yeah, so when I get out of here today, I will go post the video. It's about 15 minutes long. It's kind of a long one, but it's super educational. It's got all kinds of information about the zoo, about the animals, and about the staff.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Hey, so what's our weather looking like, man? It's. I'm hearing different conflicting stories. I'm hearing that we're good. It's supposed to be in the 70s, and then I hear get your rain boots out.
Get your rain boots out.
So
It's coming.
oh, it is. Look at it.
It's coming.
It's coming in hot and heavy. So today looks like the last day of a full exposed sun.
Full exposed sun.
So after this, it gets into the clouds, and then Sunday brings the showers. And I think next week looks to be pretty damn wet.
It's going to be wet, man.
About time. I'm ready.
Yeah, we need it.
I think I'm ready for the rain.
We need it.
I mean, I think we got a little bit of a taste last year of it just, raining when it's supposed to be raining, like in December.
Right, yeah.
Or in November. That's the time that it's supposed to be raining. That's the time that it's supposed to be winter versus being 75 degrees on a Saturday. Right?
I hear you, man. It's what we need it, dude, because it's going to be dry. It'll be dry this year. Coming next year, I should say.
Well, no, we're supposed to be in El Nino.
No, I'm talking about next year, next summer.
Oh.
We need it for the next summer. So
Oh,
we have
yeah,
water
yeah.
in the wells, and the farmers all have, water and everything. So it's good for the county.
Yeah, we just need to get that constant flow of rain. I was driving around the Tascadero Lake yesterday, and it's starting
low?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's starting to dry out.
Wow.
Towards the southern area of the lake, around that island.
Right.
It's starting to dry out. I'd really like to see Tascadero utilize that island. Build a bridge that goes across there for some picnic benches, or a gazebo, or
And it goes right to the island?
yeah,
Huh.
yeah, maybe a bar.
That'd be, well, okay.
Maybe
all right.
just
Now you're talking.
something to just really utilize it, because there's so many people. I mean, I literally drove around because I got there early, so I drove around and I did some emails real quick on the other side of the lake. But there were so many people like walking around the lake. Like it was like I was amazed at how many people were around the lake. And I was thinking about when Terry said there was 3,000 people there 2 weeks ago when they did the lights around the lake walk.
That's a lot of people.
I can't hear you.
Sorry, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people, man.
But just yesterday, it was 9:30, and there was a ton of people walking around the lake, people jogging around the lake. So I'm thinking...
The lake's well used then.
What's that?
The lake is well used?
The lake is well used. The around the lake, and I know there was talk last year they were taking away some rocks. Some people were creating the longest rock snake in the world. They're like part of like some sort of Guinness Book of World Record or something like that.
Yeah, or just a bunch of stoners.
Possibly. No, they're like all painted rocks, like each like some in memory of, or
gotcha, okay.
organizations, or just
Gotcha, I see what you're
names,
saying.
or
I thought you just meant random people just doing it.
no, they were doing that around the lake, and then I saw something about where the city was going to start like removing the rocks.
Right.
And I'm like, well, why remove the rocks? What's the purpose of removing the rocks when there's rocks on the ground?
Right.
So sometimes things get done for stupid reasons.
Well-
or reasons that's like unknown.
People are bored. Got something to do.
Yeah, it's kind of like in Paso. Paso's in an uproar. No more free parking downtown Paso.
We got some news there for
J1.
Paso, though. I wonder if there's going to be a boxing match at the next meeting.
There's going to be some stuff. So let's take a break real quick, and then we'll come back and we'll hit it with some stuff happening on the Central Coast, some wines, some olive oils, and some fundraisers that you guys can be a part of. So we'll be right back to the Morning Brew. Welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Wednesday morning, December 13th. It's cold outside. It's icy outside. It's slick outside. Be careful.
It's
Be
crazy.
careful.
It's 26 degrees here right now.
Yeah.
Right here at the studio, 26 degrees, man. That's nuts.
Yeah, it was a little bit slippery coming out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially in those shadowed areas that didn't get any sun over in the morning here.
Tires aren't sticking to the road or what?
No, they're sticking. It was just a little slippery. Got a little pitch sideways around one bend.
All right.
Which was fine.
That's fun.
On a front wheel drive, not so cool, but it's all right. We did good. Hey, so local church is hosting a sleeping bag drive. Okay.
All right.
So if you have some extra sleeping bags and you guys want to get rid of them, there is a local church in the North County that is accepting sleeping bags. The Maverick Church, a new church located in Paso Robles, is collecting sleeping bags to gift to neighbors in need this Christmas. The church has partnered with the local nonprofit called Street Vision 805. Street Vision 805 is led by Scott Lipscomb, visits northern San Luis Obispo County unhoused communities. I think that's in the river, right?
Yep.
Every Tuesday and Saturday to share breakfast burritos and connect those in need with recovery groups and support groups. So if you have some extra sleeping bags, you can reach out to Scott, or you can email info@maverickchurch.org and make arrangements to drop off any extra sleeping bags.
Perfect.
Yeah. So if you feel the need for that. I guess there's all kinds of different churches popping up. There's all kinds. I was just looking at the worship, and I stopped by the Atascadero Chamber yesterday.
Oh, good.
And so I talked to Julie. Julie told me, because I want something like I can see like the, businesses, so I can start reaching out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Talk to all the local businesses.
Yeah. And so I was. They have the worship section, and there's a ton of just churches or worship centers or just places of worship in just the North County. There's like a ton of them. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either. There was a whole page worth, which is 3 rows.
Is it like just like homes? Like, because you can have a home and have a church. And...
They're just random places. Like, some places are like inside coffee shops. They do they do a worship there on, Saturday mornings or Sunday mornings or something like that.
Right.
But then we walked next door. There's a couple new businesses. Well, there's one new business. It's like it's a metal, precious metal company, right? Mm-hmm. And so this guy has a lot of artifacts inside there from like the North County or just San Luis Obispo counties. Like there was a picture of a gunnery up in 3F Meadows back in the 30s.
Right.
There's a lot of old pictures. There was a lot of old silvers and coins and just different artifacts from the North County. He had a bunch of turquoise jewelry that was really bitchin'. And so I guess he's got a pretty cool story, which I walked in there with Julie. He wasn't there, and as I was walking out, he came in. And, subsequently he said that he recognized me from the show.
Right, yeah.
So, I'm going to get him on because he's got a lot of interesting. He's an ex-Marine, was in the recruiting, and then kind of settled into Tascadero with this business that he has, and he's got some pretty cool shit in there.
Nice.
He's got an old table from a hospital in like the 1800s, and you could just see like all these markings and stuff like that. You just kind of wonder, hey, who was on this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I walked next door to introduce myself to Ryan and Jackie over there at Wild Fields. So Wild Fields is a brewery. Huh? I can't hear you. So there's a brewery right next door called Wild Fields, which is real welcoming. has a really big arcade as well, and they got food, they got beer, they have their own beer, and then they got some ciders from like Bristol's and Mash Mouth or Mashed Potato or Colony Mash or something like that.
Mashed potato?
Yeah, I think it's called Colony Mash.
Oh, Colony Mash.
Colony Mash.
Yeah.
And then some local wines as well.
Huh.
So, but yeah, it's a real open space. He said, as we were talking to Jim over there, and Jim said that they do a lot of like kid parties there because of the arcade. There's probably about, 15, 20 different arcade games. there, and then a little big open space where the kids can kick around the football or whatever it is.
So it's a little family event.
Yeah.
Family venue.
Yep.
Nice, man.
So that was good. So Julie, thanks for giving me that little tour and introducing me to the guys next door. They're at the Precious Metal place.
Nice. Well, I'm trying to bring Lori Bryant in right now, and our controller here is not working. So I'm going to try to work on that for a few minutes here and see if we can get her coming back in. So
okay, well, what are we going to do? Should I go into another thing here?
Yeah, go into another segment.
All right, so let's go into how about let's go into olive oil?
Okay.
Olive oil.
This is interesting, actually. This couple.
Yeah, olive oil seems to be like taken over here.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a close second to the wine industry.
Yeah. No, olive oil is a big operation.
So in the hills of West San Miguel in California, California Citrus Coast, sits a farm in the infamous San Miguel olive. It's called the San Miguel Olive Farm, right?
Yeah.
Over the years, husband and wife team Richard and Myrna Mesler has achieved a legacy of high-quality extra virgin oil production by carefully controlling every aspect of the process from the manual harvest to the milling conditions. So they started this like 24 years ago with buying and just planting a few hundred
olive oil trees.
Yeah, a few hundred olive trees,
Yeah.
and it just kind of exploded from there.
They
And
look
so-
good. Hey, you have a lot of olive oil. You look like that. You know what I mean? Right there. It's a good looking
Right?
couple right there, man.
But the cool thing is these guys hand pick every single olive.
Right.
Right. So they're hand harvest. There's no pesticides. They've won over 120 different local awards. Now, actually, local and national awards.
That's really good.
And they basically they produce very, very low volume, but the volume that they've already produced, that they're producing right now, that should be done. It should already be done, has already been sold before it was even done.
Damn.
Because
man.
of this olive oil is so precious and so sought after.
Dude.
And so I'm curious, does olive oil, do you drink it now?
It's got a lot of good health benefits a lot of good health benefits.
So because you always go to this like different olive oil, Olive Fast or olive, whatever.
Right.
And people are giving you shots of olive oil.
Well, the way you take the shots is the way you could tell, how high end the olive oil is. You know what I mean? If it gives you a little burn in the back end, consistency on the tongue, all kinds of, different things. But olive oil is a big deal, man. I mean, I cook with olive oil almost daily.
Well, olive oil is the cooking oil of choice.
But you don't want to buy crap olive oil. You know what I mean? You don't want to buy the olive oil that's at Costco because that's been sitting on the shelf for God knows how long, and it's in the sun, it's in the light. You want it to be dark and
Yeah, but if it's in a dark bottle, a black bottle, then you're good. According to the olive oil research that I've done.
Have you?
Yeah, you don't want to buy olive oil in clear glass.
Right.
So, because obviously the sun, the light, somehow changes the dynamics and the consistency of the olive oil or something.
Right.
So you want to get an olive oil that's in a dark bottle to help protect
I guess what I'm
that.
trying to say is if you buy local olive oil, it's been pressed this year, you know what I mean? It's on your plate, it's on your food, when it's supposed to be, not sitting on a shelf for 2 years, so.
Well, I like olives. I like olives and I like the brine.
You like the brine too?
I like the olive juice. I could drink olive juice by itself. Matter of
Really?
fact, I do with vodka in it.
Oh yeah, okay. I do that too as well.
Vodka and olive juice, and so I like a dirty martini. I mean, I like these things dirty, like nasty dirty.
Yeah, like
Like-
four-week-old underwear.
Like it's looks and smells just like olive juice, but it's got vodka in it.
I like it.
Yeah, I was introduced to that years ago, and I just said, hey, keep pouring that. I'm a salt guy, man.
I know you are.
It's a salt guy, and it's like, man, olives, I think these are good for you, and it tastes like salt. I'm in.
Right.
So,
Well, you ate about a whole jar of pickles the other day at your party, so.
hey, and a pickle, again, a pickle has another taste factor.
It does.
So there's certain pickles that are just nasty pickles, and there's certain pickles that are just so good.
Pickle juice though in a Bloody Mary, man, is really good. It really spices it
Again,
up.
so stay away from the sweet pickles.
Oh yeah, no sweet pickles.
Yeah,
dude.
no sweet pickles. And the other cool pickles are the Dale Kosher, the little tiny guys.
Yeah.
The little bite-sized pickles. Those are bomb too.
I don't like the sweet ones though.
No, dude,
Yeah,
those are
yeah.
nasty.
Yeah, they're nasty.
Nobody likes the sweet
No,
pickles.
no.
That's disgusting. We got Lori. We lose her or what?
Yeah, I can't get her on today. Sorry.
Oh, Lori Bryant.
Sorry, Lori. It's my
All right.
fault.
Write those things down for tomorrow, so that way we can have a big show, and Slow County News can tell us all what's happening.
That's right.
So let's see what else we got. We've got wine tasting from 50. So there's a new wine district group in Paso, right?
Yep, that's right.
So there's 50 of these small batch, small wine tasting wineries in Paso Robles that got together and came up with a new district, a new group, a new name, and kind of collab together.
Yep.
And I'm waiting for it to open up right now. But so it's oh no, you're on that one. Okay. I was on a different one.
Oh,
That
I'm
one's fine.
sorry.
That one's fine.
Okay.
So 50 different wineries with local businesses with the Central Coast passport. So you can get up to $1,000 worth of wine tastings for $75 with the Passport was wine ports. So the Atascadero Chamber of Commerce has launched its 2024 Central Coast Wine Passport just in time for the holidays. So the participants will enjoy tastings at over 44 wineries, 6 breweries and cideries, and 3 distilleries. Passport holders will also receive complimentary corkage fees at participating restaurants and various discounts and hotels. So I won't get into all the different wineries. You can actually go to atascaderochamber.org and click on this. But there's a ton of local wineries that everybody's gonna know. They're all recognizable names. And for $75, you can buy this passport and get more than $1,000 worth of wine tasting.
That's a lot of wine tasting, man.
Atascaderochamber.org, and you can pick up your passport and stuff that into somebody's stockings.
There you go. That's a good idea.
Stockings.
Stackins. You want one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a wine guy. I had 2 glasses of wine last night. I got rid of that nasty ass gnarly head.
Yeah.
You do not buy that. But I had what did I have last night? I think it was a Merlot. It was a Doocy.
Yeah.
It was a Doocy. Robbie got it.
Merlot.
Robbie got a bunch of,
Merlot. I don't like Merlot.
It's warming for the winter. You're supposed to drink the dark, bold reds in wintertime.
I got my Tanat I can drink.
I don't have any tonight. All I have is what's in my that my son brought home from bartending.
Gotcha.
And it's like 2 cases of Doocy wine, which, mind you, these things are like $30 in the stores I saw.
Okay.
Matter of fact, they had it when we went down to Buellton and stayed at the Flying Flags. They had Doocy wine down there for sale.
Yeah.
But hey, I thought it was good. It was way better than the gnarly head. So
Yeah, the gnarly head's a little gnarly.
I'm gonna start drinking. I think the wine makes me, I don't know, makes me just, I don't get all hammered yet.
Yet after 4 bottles, you might.
I've only had, but it was only 2 glasses.
Oh, okay.
It was only 2 glasses. We watched another Christmas movie last night,
Oh, what'd you watch?
and I don't know.
Just another Christmas movie.
Yeah, it was another cool one, just one that we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
It was kind of like have you ever seen Freaky Friday? Oh, it's called Family Switch.
Family Switch.
Family Switch. So it's kind of like a Freaky Friday. Do you remember that? I don't remember it either, but it's like the mom and the daughter switch roles. Like,
oh yeah.
Somehow they're
I know
like,
what you're talking about, yeah.
I wish you were me, or something like that. And they're
Yeah.
like, boom, all of a sudden they wake up the next morning. So this is what happened with the family. It was the guy from Hangover. It was Jennifer, Jennifer Gardner was in it. And the family, even the dog and the baby switched.
Oh no! Oh yeah. I've
Yeah.
seen the commercials for that.
That one was pretty damn funny. But they all switched and they all became the other person, and just the same old thing. But it was a pretty cool one, another one that you haven't seen, and I thought it was a really good one. So
If you could switch roles with any one of your family members, which one would it be?
Oh, that's a tough question. I would probably say, I'd say probably either Robbie or Kylie.
Really?
I think so. Yeah.
You wouldn't want to switch roles with your wife?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to get in her head. I wouldn't want to see the things that she sees or any of that stuff.
So Robbie or Kylie, huh?
I think Robbie or Kylie.
All right.
You know, because Robbie's tall, and I want to be. I got robbed, man.
I wish I was a little
It
bit
pisses
taller.
me off
Wish I
every
was a
time we take
baller.
family pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You need to get you some Ron DeSantis boots,
Dude, it's like-
Have you seen those?
No, where it's like a inch platform.
He's got a platform on the inside of his heel that he's sitting.
Oh, something, man, dude. Because I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, we'll get you some inserts for your boots. You'll be like 2 inches taller.
All right, I'm in.
Yeah?
I'll wear the 2-inch platform cowboy boots.
I'll work on that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's take a break, and we'll be right back to the Morning Brew with some more what's happening in the North County.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
We don't just serve it up, we roast it, distill it, brew it, craft it, crank it, bake it, make it, perfect it, cure it, paint it, live it, breathe it, and then we serve it up, all in Atascadero.
Welcome back to the Morning Brew. Wednesday morning, we got some big stuff happening here in the North County. Okay, Atascadero Police Department is offering some tips of how not to get scammed and how not to get your crap stolen.
That's right.
Okay, so this is the time of the year that people come around, steal your mail out of your mailboxes because people are, grandparents are sending gift cards, grandparents are sending cash, grandparents are sending checks. The UPS guys are going like crazy. I think they're operating like 7 days a week, 24 hours a day.
Probably right.
Because I got my boots delivered on Sunday.
Okay.
So, but 24 hours, 7 days a week, guys. So make sure that you guys aren't leaving gifts and packages out on your front steps. So Atascadero Police Department shares holiday theft prevention tips. Porch pirates. Okay, set reminders on your phones. Sign up for text delivery notifications and track the status of your purchase to beat the pirates to your door or make arrangements for somebody to pick them up. Vehicle burglaries. Okay, never leave packages, purses, laptops, bags, or other desirable items in the view of the view inside your vehicle. The most straightforward task is often the most significant deterrent. Don't forget to lock your doors. Obviously. Keep your belongings secure and your car protected. Protect your home from prowlers. Okay? Getting gifts out early underneath the tree and in front of your living room window is not necessarily a good idea.
No.
It may seem convenient to set a box from your new 75-inch Black Friday score, okay, we know what that is, out on the curb for pickup, but be aware, Santa isn't the only person tiptoeing around your house this holiday season.
No, you gotta burn that stuff.
So cut it
up and burn it.
Yeah, so be aware, and like I said, phone scams that we talked about the other day, phone scams going around. Be aware of that. When people are calling in, they want you to, even text messages. But dude, I'm getting text messages like crazy that says, text me back on this thing or DM me through this other portal. So then they send you over to like Facebook or Instagram. Somehow you click on it and then they get all your shit.
It's crazy, man.
So just be aware, be a little bit more cautious of like even people that that are sending you may not be them.
Well, the whole thing is this whole AI thing, dude. All they need is 3 seconds of your voice. 3 seconds of your voice, and they could imitate your whole, they could imitate you saying a paragraph, like calling home and saying, Mom, I'm in trouble. I need money. Send it to this place. And all of a sudden, Mom's like, freaking out, and then sends the money off to the, to the dude or person with the scam, dude.
Well,
scary.
Elon Musk is saying that, dude, we gotta kind of pull the chains back a little bit on this AI stuff.
Well, I think we do, man. It's gonna get out of control otherwise. But at least police it a little bit. You know what I mean? We get policed. You know what I mean?
Right.
You better police the AI because basically it's all a bunch of individuals if you think about it, little computer molecules. Right, Ron?
Yep, it's there, man. Mm-hmm. We are living in this like technological world of
craziness,
of advancement that will most likely end civilization as you know it.
Terminator.
Dude, that's exactly where we're at. We are in Terminator status right now.
We are in Terminator mode.
All right, so council approves. Paso Robles Council, man, these guys are literally, these guys are like doing such a great job. They've eliminated their, parking, free parking downtown Paso Robles. People are pissed. People have said, on a post that I put on our page, they're not going to downtown Paso.
Yeah.
They won't, it's ultimately going to hurt the business in downtown Paso.
Okay, so here you go, right? Before you do it, Wyatt wanted to go get yogurt, right? Frozen yogurt. Well, we used to go down to, I can't remember the place, it's like on 12th Street or whatever. And he's like, let's go down there and get, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I got all the way kind of over there and I was like, you know what, dude? I don't really feel like parking there and then having to go find that. But they had all this stuff. So we just ended up going through the drive-thru and getting them ice cream, dude.
Yeah.
So I didn't go to Paso because of that.
You're not going to be the only one, man. It's happening right now. I go to breakfast, probably 2 or 3 times a week. I'll go over to the Cowgirl Cafe.
Yeah.
And they have those 30-minute parking. So I'm curious if those 30-minute parking spots are going to still be available.
30-minute parking spots?
Yeah. So there's one on the north side of what is that, Park or Pine?
Oh, Pine Street
by Cowgirl Cafe.
Okay.
It's a 30-minute parking. There's a 30-minute parking on the corner of Pine and 13th Street. Right there in front of where Vic's Cafe used to be now because they've closed.
Yeah.
There's a 30-minute parking right there.
Are they closed now?
Yeah, they're closed.
Okay.
Yeah, Vic's is done. They closed their doors, I think, last Friday. So, but there's the 30-minute parking. And so what I heard in the past that they had to have X amount of free 30-minute parking in order to have the paid parking.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like for quick pickup. So like I said, I'll go and park in the 30-minute, at like Cowgirl Cafe because I'm not there for 30 minutes. I'm only there for, 15, 20. I go get my coffee, go get my cowboy biscuits and eat real quick and then bounce and head to my office.
Yeah, but do you think this whole parking thing, do you think they care about the locals? Because think about, is there more people traveling into Paso than that are shopping and living in Paso? Does that make sense?
I don't think when they made this decision, which is very it's confusing because all these council members are for the people, right?
I guess
it's supposed the council members are supposed to be a voice of the people.
Or yeah.
Right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen or heard one voice from Paso that says, yes, we don't want free parking downtown Paso Robles to go down and, go to these businesses. We want to start paying immediately as soon as we park. I haven't seen one post or heard one person say this. Okay. Now, how do you rebuttal off of this? Okay. So then you give your local residents that live in the North County, that are North County taxpayers, you give them some sort of card, some sort of voucher that gives them the free 1 hour, 2 hour parking, and let the tourists come in, dude, immediately. They pay money. Okay.
Kyle says he's not going downtown.
Unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of people like yourself and Kyle and myself too. Dude,
yeah.
I was part of the whole getting a ticket for like literally less than a minute of being in a spot.
Yeah.
It was right across the street. I ran across the street and ran back out. And this guy was like, he must have been like in the back of my car in front. I don't know, but he was walking away with a ticket already on my window.
Damn.
So it's sad. It's super sad. And I think Paso really screwed up on this. And sadly, I think the businesses that are going to be affected are going to be the ones that are.
It's going to reflect on them.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's and all you got all these businesses right around the park, dude. These guys are high rent districts.
Oh, dude, $5,000 and up
for nothing for like a 800 square foot area.
Right.
I mean, these are high rent districts, and now the city passed Robles basically just them.
Yeah.
Right in the bunghole and said, hey, sorry, you guys. And people are going to do that. People will not go patronize downtown Paso Robles and walk, 3 miles, 3 blocks to get to somewhere that it shouldn't be, man.
Well, on Friday, I'm going to go drive by over there. I have to go down that way anyway. So I got to go over to some local stores over there. So I'll go check it out on Friday afternoon and see actually how many people are parked there and if it's busy, which is probably going to be busy, man. I mean, there's so many freaking people out and about right now for Christmas. So they did it at the right time. They'll go say, okay, we'll charge everybody for the parking right now during Christmas time.
Yeah, but this doesn't start till J1.
Oh, I'm wrong.
Yes. So
I'll stop talking now.
Yeah. Yeah, this doesn't start till J1. But the point is okay, so during the holiday season, people are going to go there anyways. Okay, great. People shopping, people coming into town, great, this and that or whatever. People coming in from Santa Barbara, LA, all these other areas.
They're all
tourists,
used to it.
Exactly. Yeah. They're not even they're not affected. It's the locals
about it. Yeah.
It's the locals of who you're screwing. You're screwing the locals. You're screwing the local people, the people that live here, the people that buy here and that have to try to help and support. And shop local.
Well, we're going to have this meeting tonight. That's what we got on this rant. But the city council, last meeting they had a giant fight, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 people just go freaking, or not fight, but somebody slapped somebody on the shoulder and they cried about it. But
right. So now they're going to address homelessness again. Okay. Remember 2 years ago when they put in this homeless encampment, right?
Yeah.
And they spent thousands, I think hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Dude, they had a solar charged cell phone station. They had all this stuff that they were paying for. Yeah, security.
They had security. They
fencing.
had and this lasted what, 3 months?
Well, it lasted until I think the storms came. Remember, the storms came and they had to push everybody out.
So city council discusses and approved a city strategic plan to address homelessness during the Tuesday, December 5th meeting, which received support from El Camino Homeless Organization, was initiated in May by the council. A working group was formed that same month to work together to develop this plan. So down here, if you go to the bottom, they talk about something needs to be done. Is this going to be like the holy grail, the nail in the coffin that's going to help to curb, city homelessness? They said no.
Right.
But at least it's a start. But I feel like they've started several times with bad, not intentions, but bad plan.
Well, I think what they need is they need like more places like Echo to help out, and get them people on their feet. But the people that want to get back on their feet are like Echo people, right? But there's some people that just don't care, man. They're getting a paycheck. They got a cell phone. All they have to do is live, man, on the streets. And
that's the problem is you got your Motel 6 down there at the north end of Paso Robles has been converted, half of it, I think it was, right? Yeah. And then they got the, Echo and Atascadero, which we've gotten a tour of that. But you're right. It comes down to the point to where that these people want to be helped, right?
Yeah.
So it's just like anything. It's like alcoholism, drugs, smoking, sex addicts, all that stuff. You got to want to have the means or the desire to stop.
Well, yeah.
Okay, or control it.
And the majority of them are, I would say they are drug addicts. You know what I mean? But there are some people that are down on their luck too. You know what I mean? That lost their homes because they can't afford to, live in this economy anymore, or, whatever's happening, but there are some people that are just straight up on drugs, dude, on the streets of Paso.
Yeah,
I went to the freaking Mexican restaurant there off of freaking Spring Street, and there was a guy sitting there, like, just talking to himself, just having a good old conversation, and he looked at me, and I kind of freaked out, dude, because I was like, whoa, hey, you gonna spin on me?
Right.
And just talking to himself. And I was just like, what kind of drugs? Because his eyes were all freaking whacked out, dude. And I was just like, what kind of drugs is this guy actually on right now in Paso? You know what I mean?
It's bizarre, because you see that and you see it, but you know what I think about this. So my shop is over in Bakersfield, right? Mm-hmm. And so when I go over there, it's off of Buck Owens Boulevard,
right?
And so it gets back into the homeless area, right? Mm-hmm. They're on the corners and this and that. There's quite a bit actually down Buck Owens Boulevard, but when I sit there and watch them as I'm driving, back there, I mean, they're talking, they're carrying on conversation, they're turning around, like basically they're yelling at somebody, mm-hmm. but yet they have the mindset they stop at the stoplight and push the button, and they don't go until it turns green. And so I think to myself, going, okay, so there's got to be, some lights have got to be on inside. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Versus them just walking down the road and they're yelling at their imaginary friend, right?
Yeah.
But yet they get to the stoplight and they have enough wit, they have enough, energy, enough, light inside to say, oh, hey, I can't just walk out in front of these cars. I have to, hit the light, wait until it says walk, and then they walk across. And they walk across the crosswalk.
Yeah, I think at some point, dude, we're just gonna have to make a hard line decision and just stick with it. You know what I mean? Because everybody tries something different, and nothing works, and it's getting worse. People are dying. People are suffering. We don't need that crap on our streets. You know what I mean? And people don't need to be dealing with that crap. No. They need help. Give them hard line. Figure it out. You know what I mean?
Well, they're trying to be humane about it, right?
Okay. Be humane, but dude, we've been humane for 30 or 40 years, and it's not worked.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
No, you and I have a couple buddies, obviously, in the sheriff department, which the sheriff department goes down in there, and they basically just take all their crap. They basically go down there and say, hey, guess what? You guys have 3 days to get out of here, get your stuff out here, or we're coming down with trash cans and dumpsters. We're throwing them away. Well, some of them, they pack their shit up and they go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so we almost need a stance like that. We need that harder stance to be like, hey, guys, here's the deal. Get your shit together, get out of here. Get your mind right. But it's they fall back into it. And are we setting them up for failure, right?
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. We have not gave them anything structural to here, except for Echo, right? Echo does a great job, okay? Brings them in, gets them housing, jobs, and everything like that. I have not yet seen our government do anything like that, or our county do anything like that for any of these guys. You know what I mean? It is set up for failure.
Well, not only that, but also our area isn't the most economical place to live.
No.
So if you're homeless and you're getting a job that's, what is it, $12, $15 an hour? I don't know what the minimum is, but
that's 25 now.
Is it?
Pretty close.
Either way, I mean, you can't afford to live, right? A single person cannot have. I think apartment places are $2,000 a month
if you could find one.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's it's almost they need a relocation program going on to where it's all right, let's go relocate them to
Barstow.
Just somewhere that's more economically sane to live.
But then that's when they say that's not humane, because you're taking people away and putting them. They're saying you're putting them in a lower. I don't know.
But it makes sense. I mean, you put you drop anybody. You drop somebody into Paso Robles with a $5,000 and they don't know anybody. And you just say, okay, hey, you're expected. This is how you're going to live. You're going to live with $5,000, and go get yourself a place. Go get yourself. You're not going to be able to do that.
So California right now is letting prisoners go, right? And they're going to give them $2,500 or something like that. I can't remember what the exact number is, but I was when I read the article, I was like, what in the hell? We're just going to let them go and give them money and say, here you go? Well, it's not the case, I think. So what they say is that they're going to give them money as they go through steps of a program, like Echo, right? So they have to get a job. They get $500. extra. They get this, they get another $500. So it's a program in place for prisoners to, I guess get better. But they're doing that for prisoners, but they're not doing that for the free people, sitting out here, on the streets. I don't know, and don't get me involved. Don't even get me started on our veterans.
Yeah. It's definitely a kind of a double-edged,
It is.
society that we're living in. They want this, but yet they won't do that type thing. So
They just need to stop sitting on their hands and get something done.
Yep.
So.
All right, man. Well, let's take another break, and we will be back with some more news, and we'll about what's happening in North County. So we'll be right back.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you guys get over there to our Facebook page and our Instagram page and our YouTube page. Our YouTube page specifically, get over that one because we want to abandon this one. Facebook's terrible, man.
Yeah.
These guys are terrible. These guys are just like de-throttling everything. People aren't seeing our videos, so you gotta like click on there's like a little thinger digger, whatever, we go live, it like
comments.
rings, it shakes, it message you. But, Facebook is blowing it, man. So get over to YouTube. Build YouTube. We'll give each and every one of you $2,500 in Bitcoin.
And Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, yes.
In a program.
Yep. All right, Paso Robles Downtown Wine District rocks with a new vibe. All right. So downtown in Paso Robles, there's about 50 different wineries downtown. This is what we were talking about earlier: little wine tasting areas, little boutiques, little low case, low volume wine, and they created a new vibe called the Paso Robles Downtown Wine Vibe. Downtown's wine group, with over a dozen tasting rooms, lounges, has rebranded itself as Paso Robles Downtown Wine District. Now, there's no better way to explore the district than at holiday time to check out gift packages and discover cozy spots for tasting. Paso Robles bold red blends to take the winter chill off. So there's several different new places around, as we talked about earlier. 1915 Lincoln wine, which is Scott Matthews. There's a new, there's several different wineries that are actually part of LXV wine.
Yeah.
You got Story, you got Wine Boss, you got Crazy About Bordeaux, you got Hoyt Family Vineyards, right?
Yeah.
You got Innate Lounge?
That's right, yeah.
Is that how I pronounce that right?
Yeah.
You got Panetti tasting rooms. So you got a bunch of cool little wineries in Paso Robles. Instead of having to go to the big buildings, the big brick and mortar, the big places, there's a lot of tiny little boutiques. You got Esclar Wines right here in downtown Templeton.
Well, the only thing about Esclar Wine is you don't have to pay for parking.
You don't have to. That's a great. There you go. You don't have
all
to.
These wineries.
You don't have to
these wineries. You have to go down there. You have to pay for parking to go taste wine.
Yep. You don't have to pay for parking.
Dude.
You can go right there and park right across the street from the sheriff's station in Templeton.
That's right.
And you can
Feel
pull
safe.
right in, and you can taste. You can taste some wine. What kind of wine? What kind of wine do you got down there?
I got Tannat. I got Tempranillo. I got Albarino. I got Grenache. We got sparkling wine. So yeah, dude.
So are these red or white or
Red and white.
red and white?
Red
What
and
is
white.
what is the most boldest red wine you got? Because according to where I need to be drinking bold red blends to take the winter chill off.
That's a Tanat, man. The Tanat will stain your soul and warm you up.
It'll stain my soul.
Yeah, it's inky.
I don't know if I want to stain my soul.
Oh, your soul's already been stained.
All right, so we're gonna get some of these guys in because, like, I know Deb Stilson Vineyards,
Yeah.
Stilson Cellars. We got Scott right here in the middle. Some of these guys look, they look just like their regular old, like this guy back here. He looks like he's a power lifter.
Yeah.
Where's he from? He's from Indonesia's Cellars. How do you pronounce that?
Oh, that's yeah. Indogene.
Indogene?
Indogene, yeah.
Indogene Cellars?
Yeah.
Raymond Smith, he looks like he's a power lifter.
That dude's been around for a long time too, man.
Cereal
he's a good
wines.
winemaker.
And you got Altamar wines. You got all these different wines, and a lot of them make them to where you can't pronounce them.
Yeah.
You have to go into the winery in order to learn how to say their name brand.
That's right.
So, all right, man. Well, let's. What else we got?
I got what's going on this weekend in Atascadero?
So Tascadero has got the magic. What is it called?
Holiday Magic.
Holiday Magic at the Charles Paddock Zoo. So this is between 10 and 1 p.m. on Saturday. They're going to be giving the zoo animals their gifts to open. So how cool is that going to be? No, they're not going to get PlayStations. No, they're not going to get, but they could get a rabbit. The tigers could get a rabbit. No, I'm just kidding. No, that would be
cool,
really. Can you imagine kids as they open up
Mama.
a dead rabbit? Oh my God, they lose their mind.
What about a live one?
A live one where it takes off and the tiger has to chase them around? No, I don't think they're going to do that. That's inhumane, guys. That's inhumane. But
That's what they do in the wild.
Tascadero, Holiday Magic at the Charles Paddock Zoo. Guys, listen, check this out. Charles Paddock Zoo was founded in the late 50s by just a zookeeper that started housing like these animals for that needed care to nurse them back to health, right?
Like an adoption program.
Kinda.
Yeah.
And then in 1963, I think it was, the city of the Tascadero took over this facility and called it the Atascadero Children's Zoo. That was the original name of the Charles Paddock Zoo, right?
Okay.
And so that was in 1963 in the current location that they're at now. So it hasn't moved from that location since 1963. And then over the course of the years, now the city has taken over. They renamed it, I think, in the 80s, the Charles Paddock Zoo, obviously after the zookeeper that originated this.
Yeah.
And now they're part of out of over 4,000 zoos across the United States. They are one of 230 accredited zoos, meaning their standards are higher. They have to uphold a certain type of breeding program. They have to uphold a certain type of environmental landscape. Like they were saying yesterday, there's 5 different. What did she call that? It was like
it's like Burma.
Well, it was like
yeah.
five different type of climates.
Climates, yeah.
That the zoo in Atascadero holds to basically make these animals and make like bamboo thrive in these areas based on these climates that they've produced in these hot spots.
They're in the same kind of lane as San Diego Zoo, the Bronx Zoo, and all those big zoos, LA Zoo, all these big zoos. You know what I mean? They're in the same lane as them, dude. So that's pretty cool.
So when you go down there, it's not like these animals are just like in these like little tiny boxes. I mean, there's tons of area to roam. They've got a lot of cool animals, but the point is this zoo is this is one of the tops in the nation. Like if you want to go to a cool zoo, this is a cool zoo to go to. And did you know a fun fact? In order to have an elephant at a zoo, and one elephant requires 5 acres of roaming land.
No, it's 15.
Is it? I thought it was 5.
No, it's 15.
It's 15 acres?
15 acres.
Wow. So 15 acres of land just for one elephant.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. That's probably why you don't see a lot of elephants. So now you think about this. Think about like the carnivals. not the carnivals, the
Circus?
The circus when
Yeah.
they come to town.
Right?
So, do they have 15 acres?
Nope.
Do they go somewhere like in the non,
Nope.
circus time? Do they go somewhere and do they go back out to this, 15 plus acre parcel that they roam around?
Probably not.
So anyways, like I said, go and check out the Charles Paddock Zoo out 41 going towards Morrow Bay on the left-hand side. Tascadero Park is kicking ass out there. You got the pavilion kicking ass out there. You got the new decking. You got the new pier out there right on the lake. And so
soon to be Island Bar.
the Island Bar, that's going to be, if I'm elected for a Tascadero, any type of Tascadero seat, that's going to be my first move.
I want the bar.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a bridge built from across the roadway over to the island. Of course, we got to clear out the island because it's very overpopulated with grass and crap and junk and sticks and this and that. We gotta clean it up.
Right.
But then we're gonna build a bridge over there to where you can go over there and have lunch, have a cocktail, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the animals, enjoy the birds, and enjoy the aroma of the lake.
Aroma.
The aroma. It doesn't smell as bad as it used to. Back in the
okay.
day, it used to stink pretty bad.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So, anyways, make sure you guys get out there at Tascadero Paddock Zoo. And is today Wednesday?
Today is Wednesday, VFW.
VFW. Okay, so here you go. Go to the Charles Paddock Zoo. Actually, go to the VFW first.
Yep.
Go get a burger, man. Those burgers are to die for. You will not be disappointed with these burgers from VFW. And then after you stuff your gut, go over there to the Charles Paddock Zoo and check it out.
And walk it off.
And walk it off around the lake, man.
Walk
there you
it
go.
off, yeah.
Dude, we just gave you a whole plan for today for food, for health and wellness, and for mind. What do you call that?
Mind games?
No. What am I looking for? I'm looking for
Wellness?
mind. Yeah. What am I looking for? I'm mind wellness. Mind. Explosion. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, let's take a break. We'll be right back.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
What's up, guys? Hey, thanks for tuning in to What's Up North County Morning Brew. Get over there to YouTube and like that also, please, because we're going to transition over there with some cool stuff. But as always, guys, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Rancho Sestero Meat Cutting, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, El Red Rooster, Pacific 805 Spas, Hanson Enterprises, 5-Star Rain Gutters, Airflow Filter Services, Story Termite Pest Control, Borhone Auto Center, and Kennedy Club Fitness, guys. Hey, thanks again. We'll see you tomorrow.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
We don't just serve it up, we roast it, distill it, brew it, craft it, crank it, bake it, make it, perfect it, cure it, paint it, live it, breathe it, and then we serve it up, all in Atascadero.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.